Greetings, parents, mentors, and NLC classmates. We all have a common language, NLC, one that is powerful, unifying, equalizing, and shared. Here in front of you, I'm reminded of a moment 4 years ago in this same room. For me, the ACR weekend 4 years ago marked a profound change in my life. At my first ACR, I was in 8th grade at a Catholic boys' school. My brother and 2 uncles attended. After the ACR experience, where I got to meet my NLC classmates for the first time, everyone was so interesting and kind that when I returned to my regular school, I realized I could not go back there. The community in our NLC class was so much stronger in a few days than the cutthroat atmosphere of the all-boys Catholic school. I decided to leave at the end of the school year. Eventually, I ended up going to an arts high school an hour away from home. It was a much better fit for me, and I was able to have this vision and courage to make this change because of my experience with NLC. What has been consistent for me with all these changes in schools with COVID adjustments from my freshman year and onwards, what has been consistent for me has been my community of classmates, the NLC program, and my mentor and class leaders who are always there for me, urging me on and supporting me. At my first ACR, I was told what you get from this program depends on what you put in. I was always being told this, whether it was with sports or school, and my first reaction was to literally say, yeah, that makes sense. I agreed with what they said, but inside I just shrugged it off and walked away without giving it a second thought. After going through the program and putting in the work, I can confidently say that it is 100% true. My time at NLC has fundamentally changed me as a person. Everyone I know who has currently gone through or going through the program is very different from when they began. My world got bigger with NLC. Being from the Gulf South, I would never have realized how much I love other expressions of nature and the landscape of mountains and snow if not for NLC. We met in Colorado, in the woods of the Upper Peninsula of Lake Michigan, and in the prairie of Montana. I would never have had a base friend group that literally spans the width of the country. Before my NLC group, my friends at school always teased me and looked down on me for my lower grades and lack of interest in their chosen sports. At NLC, with my class, I am respected, I have a voice, and my feelings matter. With my NLC class, I'm not constantly on guard about being picked on so I can enjoy my time with my classmates and feel more myself. Having a supportive group of friends gave us all more confidence to step out of our comfort zones and try things we would never have tried before. Orientation summer at Adventures Unlimited, we did an overnight campout by ourselves, sleeping on the ground, out in the open, on our sleeping bags. I was terrified at first. All kinds of fears came on me. The fact that I made it to see the next morning, nothing terrible happened, and my fears were all there in my mind, that helped me build more courage and confidence to face all kinds of difficulties where fears arise, and now observe them instead of letting them rule over me. We overcame black flies, heat, sweat, exhaustion, COVID cancellations, miles of separation to come together to meet our goals together. In our program, we all had duties and tasks we were responsible for. We planned trips, we planned and cooked meals, we budgeted, and we learned to solve problems that arose. Jade Johnson, for example, has shown real leadership in our class. If there was a disagreement in our class about decisions, she would step up to help find a solution and find agreement. She would always be one of the first to volunteer to take on planning, and she would do so much of that labor without complaint. Jade has taught me a lot about service. Our NLC program was built around the value of service, and our class not only formed a community within ourselves, but built community around us through service. Porter, a future engineer, constructed health masks and donated them. Alma made quilts and donated them to Project Linus, which serves children. Hannah volunteered at a local farm and wrote letters to elderly in retirement communities during COVID. I met people from around the country volunteering in my own town with Habitat for Humanity. We are all grateful to our mentors and to our class leaders for working with us. All of these years, their dedication and endurance with us have taught us a lot about service and building relationships. I made NLC and my classmates a priority in my life, and have been so blessed by it. In hard times, I could go to my mentor Ian and class leaders Sue and Trevor. They nudged me to go further than I thought I could. Now, as we look ahead to leaving home and going to college and pursuing a career, we have a stronger internal relationship with Christian Science and a strong community among our classmates to support us. All of us have been transformed through this program, and it has shaped our growth. We are more confident, we are able to be leaders, and we have a deeper relationship with service and Christian Science. And we have built a community of support to continue to grow in this direction, removing limiting thoughts and setting the bar higher for ourselves and for the work we do in the future. Together, let's keep walking in this seemingly challenging world. I know we all have a common language and bond, equal and ready. The absolute understanding we have in good, God, and how to live that good will be our beacon. I'm with you all. Thank you very much.